How's it going, people? If you're a print-on-demand store or looking to get into print-on-demand, this is the video for you. We have 10 new print-on-demand products that have just recently been released, and we're very excited to show them off to you. Before we get into the video, if you are a Shopify dropshipper or intend to be, or somebody who just likes the channel, definitely please give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and let's get started. The first print-on-demand product we're taking a look at here is this tie-dye t-shirt. Now, this shirt only comes in two different colors, so it comes in the blue and the red. Now, with these guys, you have a limited area on both the front and the back, so you can do like this whole region here. I just stuck in our logo there, and you could see that you have a similar size area on the back, so it's not an all over print. That being said, you still get a really cool looking t-shirt, and it's pretty decent in price. It's at $16.12 here, and shipping is going to be around $5, so it's a total of $20. So I'd probably recommend selling these guys around the $50 mark in order to make sure that you're covering all your marketing, shipping, all the other stuff while still making a profit. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of potential here. From what I've heard from other people, these guys are really comfortable, they're really snug, they're really nice to wear. So yeah, keep that in mind as a new concept, a new idea for print on demand. Next up here we have sticker sheets. Now, stickers are something we've talked about in the past. These guys are slightly different, and it's going to be slightly more niche. So these guys here, the stickers, they're not as cheap as the previous ones. So these guys are almost $6 per, and it's going to be $4 of shipping. So that seems like a lot, and yes, it is. That being said, this comes in two different sizes. The sizes are 6 inches by 4 inches, or 8.5 by 11, which is a full letter size piece of paper. So those are going to be very large stickers, which is why they cost so much. So you have an option. You have 4 spots that you can do a logo in, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. You can have completely separate images there, and they will all be individual different stickers. So certain applications, it'd be much more like a niche audience. So perhaps if you're putting on your tailgate, somebody wants to put up a custom meme, something like that, this provides you the opportunity, because you can have one giant sticker as opposed to 4 little ones. Completely up to you. So it is there, a little pricey, so you want to make sure you're covering those expenses. Yeah, it's there, be careful. Next thing we have here is this women's miniskirt. Now, this is one of those all over prints, which is awesome. The price is actually pretty decent. You got $21 for the actual thing, and then $5 for shipping. Not bad at all. It really these guys in terms of all over prints are taking off, and honestly, there's a lot of potential here. Similar to how the all over print yoga pants kind of exploded, there's a lot of potential for this here. There's also potential for designers. So if you're a designer and want to start doing your clothing, this is a very easy way to actually get your actual clothing as opposed to an image or something like that. So definitely potential out there. Prices aren't bad at all, and from what I've seen, really good quality. So keep that in mind. The next product we have here is it's a case for your AirPods. Taking a look here, you can see that it's not a full print everywhere. You just get a small square on the front and a small square on the back. In this case, I put both images as the same logo, but that doesn't have to be true. You can put 2 completely different logos there. This is just for example's sake. Looking at the price here, so this is it's only $10 for the actual thing and $2.50 for shipping. So it's not too expensive. There is definitely potential. It's very niche. And it's not crazy cheap, and it's going to add bulk to the person's AirPods. So because this is basically goes over top of them. It's not an AirPods case itself. So could be good, could be bad. You could also market it as protecting the case of your AirPods, and then you can have your little logo there or something like that. So it's a very niche market. I hope in the future that they come out with prints that will go over the entire AirPod case, because I think that could be really cool and could sell very well. But we'll have to see what comes. So let's keep moving on to our next product. Here we have these Christmas ball ornaments. Now, these guys are interesting. That being said, you do have to be careful that it's only one side of the ball that is customized. That being said, there's huge potential here because if you have the ability for people to upload, photos of their friends and family, to put on a crystal ball or Christmas ball, I should say, not a crystal ball. There's a lot of potential there. These guys are from $10.50 with $4 of shipping. Honestly, people are if you're gonna make it something sentimental that people are going to care about, people are willing to pay for it, especially when it's so customized. Parents, grandparents, anything really. There's so much opportunity for these things, especially if you jump on it now, because that'll give you enough time before Christmas so that they can receive them as gifts. So definitely a good time to invest in these guys if that's what you want to go for. Would you guys be interested in selling one of these Christmas balls? Let me know your thoughts. Next up here, we have a suitcase. And this guy isn't cheap, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So it starts at $115 from the US, and shipping is going to be, it's only $6.30, which is actually pretty decent given the size of this. You can see the dimensions here. It should fit in your standard airport carry-on luggage type thing, and you can see from this image here you've got a lot of space to customize. It's the entire front there. This comes both in white and black in terms of the background there, but there is huge potential. I mean, I can show you like the rest of the parts of it. They look very, very professional, so it's not like a cheap suitcase where you're able to slap your logo on. This is actually a legit suitcase, and like I said, there is huge potential because the area that you have to print on is massive. It's huge. If you are in this type of niche market, definitely jump on this. There's a lot of potential. It seems like great quality, so yeah, take advantage while you can. The next thing we have here are custom cards, which is kind of cool. So you get to decide what the backing of those cards are. It's not as cheap as I would hope it was. I mean, it's $18 basically, and the shipping is about $5. So it's going to be $22 ish, $23. So you're going to have to make sure that you market this to the right people. That being said, people are willing to pay for something that is customized as long as it fits into their life. So whether that's providing them the ability to customize, or if you are a graphic artist or promoting a specific brand or something like that, and people are really interested in this, they will pay for it. So just make sure that you are upselling that, because it's probably going to have to be around $35, maybe $40 in order to get the investment back and make sure you're actually making profits. So do keep in mind the cost of these guys, but there is potential there. So definitely keep an eye on this guy. Next up here, we have a jewelry box, and it should be noted, so this is not, like a ring box. This is actually quite large. It's 6 inches by 6 inches, so very decent size there. And the part that you have to customize is the top part up here. Also, this guy comes in 3 different colors. So it's got the golden oak, the red mahogany, and the ebony black. Let me just take a look here just so I can kind of show you what that means. If I go to preview, right now they're only giving me the option for ebony black. That might be in air right now, so take a look for yourself, because by the time you look at this, I'm sure that they have updated things, but it should come in 3 different colors. It is a fake wood, as they say here, rubber wood, with a varnish finish. So it looks quite beautiful from what I can see here. It really does look quite gorgeous, and you have a very large space to custom print on. So this could be very useful. You can use it for weddings, anniversaries, tons of things like that, and especially for when it comes to marital things or gifts in general. People are willing to pay the extra little bit because they know that the person that receives the gift is going to appreciate it more because of its sentimental value, not just its monetary value. So you can definitely sell these guys. It's going to be $41 to actually get this guy created. If you are a jewelry store, this could be something that you could offer as something to be sold with your products. So you are going to have to charge more for it. I mean, I'd say at least $60. if not more. You're gonna have to work out the prices, but make sure that you do cover your marketing and shipping costs while you're doing this. So there definitely is huge potential though, because people are willing to pay for sentimental value. Next up here we have this keyring tag. It comes with everything you see here. This is not bad. It's $7.50 and another $2.50, so it's going to be a total of around $10 ish to get one of these made, and just allow people to put on their own things. So whether that is something creative and fun, or it could be something sentimental, there's a lot available there, and $10 for the whole spiel. It's not that bad. So definitely take a look if that is your niche market. There is definitely potential there. The last product that I'm going to take a look at here is this phone click-on grip. So it's one of those grips that you've often seen to allow people to hold onto their phone better. This guy also allows you to put your phone standing upwards. So not just on your fingers, but also to be able to do it so you can put it on the desk or whatnot. So this is actually really nice looking, really nice gloss finish. You have the whole thing to make a design out of. You can see from the different examples here, having a grip of some sort has become wildly popular. A lot of them have been the ones that just fit between your fingers here. Nothing wrong with those guys, but this clip-on has the option for both being able to hold in your hand as well as to put it upwards. So there is a lot of possibility there. Taking a look at the price, we've got $13 to make it and $2.50 to ship it. That's not bad at all because it is custom. So you could sell those for around, I'd say probably about $25. That would be my guesstimation. It would be too tight, I think, if you were to sell them at 20. I would say 25 would be kind of the minimum there, and kind of go from there. So I ask you guys, which of these print-on-demand products would you sell? Which ones would you avoid selling? Please let us know in a comment down below, and as always, catch you next time.